Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today you're not getting one build, you're actually getting two. I'm so close to finishing my winter island, and two areas that I've been neglecting are my Nooks Cranny and my Able Sisters. The areas aren't huge, but I thought you might want to see what I've done with them just to give you a little bit of winter inspiration. So don't forget to like the video and let's get started. So for this area, I've already put down some wood planks. These are really nice. They've got a little bit of snow on them and they work perfectly. I haven't used them in such a large area on this island yet, so I thought it would be nice to do a bit of a change, mix it up, and I think it has worked quite nicely. I also want this area to feel quite rustic, so I'm gonna keep with them and also use lots of barrels here. I'm going to separate out two areas. I'm going to have a sewing area on the right here where we've got the entrance with the plain party lights, and this is where I want the sewing area to be. Maybe like a little bit of like sewing work for Christmas gifts and just generally sewing. There's not really any thought behind it. I just feel like Able Sisters and sewing areas go hand in hand together. Second barrel is in, we're doing well. So I'm going to put some like Christmassy things in here as well. Nothing that's going to like be too standy outy, but I think it will just be a nice little cozy cute area for Able Sisters is what I'm going for. As I said earlier, it's not a huge area, so there's not a lot we can do here, but I think we can make it look festive and cottagecore. So I've got some sewing items here, and then I thought the tabletop festive tree would be a nice thing here. I could have probably spent 10 minutes trying to get these small items in the position that I want them to be, but I just didn't want the headache of that. So we just settled for this, and then I'm going to add in this custom design. It is so cute. I haven't worn it yet, but I really like it, and I think it will be perfect for this area. And then over here is where I'm going to have the more structured area with kind of like accessories and things for sale. So I'm going to cover up the window because, you know, Able Sisters never puts anything in there that's appropriate for the season or the theme you're going for. So I thought the curtain would cover it nicely, and then we can have the cover counter there as well. I like all of the darker woods. I don't know, they really make it pop in this area. And then we've got some Zen low tables because just to give that height differentiation, and also it makes it easier for like displaying items so things don't get cut off so much. I did think about putting in another barrel, but then I was worried, is this too many barrels? So I changed my mind on that. I think what we'll go for is like a round table. And then I wanted to add in the old sewing machine as well because the color was just matching up really nicely with the other furniture that we have here. And then I wanted to add in some fencing as well. This cliff is like right down in front of my beach, so I thought it would be nice to kind of segment the area into something back here. And just this odd piece of thing, we'll just add in some natural things, some flowers and stuff later. Some custom designs are obviously a winner as well. So I'm back, I've got the small covered round table, I've custom designed it with some check. And then I decided to do something different. I know Able Sisters is all about the clothes, so why not have an accessory shop out front? And everything is of course red, just to fit in with the kind of theme. And then I did make a boo-boo. I left a bag behind, and then I realized this is the same bag. We don't want that. So we replaced it with a basket. And then here is the flowers area that I was talking about. We just need to fill it out just so that the whole area is really fully finished. But I realized that I've kind of like trapped myself in here, which is not good. I don't necessarily want these areas to be accessible, but to be able to get to them to even decorate them would be handy. So we had to just do a little bit of jiggery pokery here and just mess some things around and just try and squeeze our way through into the area just so I can plant some flowers and get this area really finished. And holly bushes do feature very heavily on this island as well, so got some of them in, and glowing moss as well. So that's pretty much it. Here is a little photo montage. Okay, so that's Able Sisters done. It's time to move on to Nook's Cranny. And for this area, I'm thinking Timmy and Tommy's delivery service. I'm thinking that they're going to be overwhelmed with deliveries this time of year. So there's going to be gifts and presents everywhere that they need to deliver. So there's the inspiration. Let's see what happens. So for this area, as you can see, I have done like the outer edges. I put down some flowers and I've also done the pathing. This is kind of the path that I've used as my main path throughout this island, but it's a little bit chunkier than what I've done connecting areas, and I thought it'd be nice just to make it like a bit thicker. And it is just the light dirt path, which looks amazing this time of year in the winter, and just some snow path over the top, and then a few custom designs just to make it a bit more interesting. And then I added in the street light with banners. I haven't used these anywhere else on this island, and I really do like the way that they look. I don't know if I've made a mistake by not using them, but I thought it would be nice to have them here just to give Timmy and Tommy a little bit more lighting when it comes to packing, delivering, all of that stuff. And then I added in another one just behind the truck just to give it a little bit of something behind there. There is a tree there, but I just thought it was something a bit extra. I've also added in the Christmas tree, and then again with the tabletop tree just to give it some decoration, make it feel like Timmy and Tommy have decorated the area, especially for Christmas, like you see in lots of businesses. So I thought that was a nice touch. And then because it is delivery, I added in the cardboard chair and the clipboard just to make it feel like they're processing the deliveries a little bit more. And then this area out here, again, we've got kind of that problem where it's just like a little bit of a gap between the pathing and the edge of the cliff. So I'm just going to add in some more kind of flowers, holly bushes, fencing, and some glowing moss as well. Also some custom designs will help make the area just feel a bit more finished, I think. So we'll add them in as well. You might be wondering why I moved the tulip. It just didn't look quite right. I like to make sure my flowers are all kind of like individual from each other. And now it's time for gift piles. This is what I meant when I wanted the gift piles just spread out throughout the area, just so it does feel like people have got their presents ready to go. And then that's pretty much it. I don't really know what else I could add. Something was missing here. I just wanted something that was a bit more height that wasn't a holly bush. So I decided to add in a glowing moss stool, which I've been using a lot throughout this island. So there we have it. There's two quick little Christmassy winter builds for Nooks and for Able Sisters. I hope this helped you if you're working on a winter island. Let me know what you're doing with your Nooks Cranny and your Able Sisters. If you are doing a winter island, I would love to know. I'll see you again soon with another video. Have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.